Hi everybody. So since it's still Wednesday, technically I can still make another video, which I'm going to right now, obviously. So another highly requested topic that I talk about is the topic of Smeegs. And if you guys don't know who Smeegs is, which some of you won't, I'll go ahead and introduce her. Smeegs is my younger sister, whose actual name is Mariah. She's 17 years old, and she looks like she's 12. She also acts like she's 12, which you'll know from this YouTube channel. Basically, whenever she was younger and I was younger, my stepbrothers and I thought that she kind of looked like Gollum from Lord of the Rings, so we just started calling her Smeegs, and it kind of stuck. And even my mom and my dad call her Smeegs sometimes. It's so funny, but she hates it. She absolutely hates it. But anyways, so yeah, so basically Smeegs just does a bunch of stupid shit to irritate everybody. She's kind of ghetto, kind of rude, so she's kind of fun to talk about. So basically just to show you guys what kind of a character she has and what kind of a person she is, I'm going to tell you guys a story about something that happened last semester. So I went home for Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving break, and my mom mentioned something about Mariah hiding somebody in our house, okay? And I was like, what? So anyway, she went into further detail, and apparently one of Mariah's friends, who shall not be named, is Pentecostal, and she apparently is a not very standard Pentecostal, I guess you could say. So she got suspended from high school for calling a teacher a bitch. So I guess that her friend decided it would be a good idea to run away from home. And Mariah, my sister, was like, oh, well, if you're going to run away from home, then you can stay at my house because my mom works 2 full-time jobs, so she's hardly ever home. So, so Mariah tells her friend that my room was empty because I moved to college, which is true. So she's like, yeah, you can stay down there because my room was in the basement. And she's like, nobody ever goes down there. So, I don't know. So my mom's home for maybe 8 hours a day or something, and during that time she's usually sleeping. And so she would have no idea if there's somebody in the house, which she didn't. So anyways, I guess a couple days went by, and then her friend finally decided, okay, I'm gonna stop trying to run away from home, and I'm gonna, actually go home. So she goes home, and her mom's like, where have you been? What the hell? And she's like, yeah, I've been hanging out at, Mariah's house. And so the girl's mom calls my mom, and she's like, what the fuck, mate? You're hiding my daughter at your house? That's illegal. And my mom was like, no, that's stupid. Why the hell would I do that? And she was like, well, that's what she said was going on. So my mom, goes downstairs. And I guess Mariah had been really discreet about all this, and she was going downstairs to do laundry, but she was actually, smuggling food and, water down to her. So my mom goes down to my room and finds, 15 cans of, open ravioli, laying around, and a bunch of water bottles. And she's like, what the fuck? So Mariah gets home, and she's like, Mariah, you hid somebody in our house, seriously? And Mariah was like, yeah, nobody cares about her, and, I care about her, so I thought, she could stay here, and she's just, saying all this shit. But anyways, long story short, she got in big trouble for that, because she literally hid a fugitive Pentecostal in our home. So, that's the kind of person Mariah is. I don't really think anybody with a normal mindset thinks that that is okay to do, so that's Mariah, aka Smeegs. And that's going to conclude this video. It's relatively short, but it's pretty relevant to a lot of other things I'll probably talk about on this channel. Currently, Smeegs and I are not on speaking terms because she went ghetto on me and kicked me in the stomach and cussed me out in a park in front of a bunch of kids. So yeah, I just told her basically I don't want anything to do with you for a while until you can apologize, which she's not a big enough person to do that, so who knows when Smeegs and I will talk again. But when we do, I'm sure there will be a story about it. So, thanks again.